I've been growing a bunch of little tiny succulent babies just from little leaves. It's amazing how they grow, so beautiful. And now it's time for me to pot them up. They're really ready to go. I haven't watered them at all this whole time. They've been sprouting roots and growth because they have all the nutrition they need inside these leaves. But now it is time for me to put them into some soil that has lots of nutrition and then also give them a bit of water. They only need water when when the soil is completely dried out. So I think I tend to water the large plants every 2 to 3 weeks. But it just depends how fast the soil dries. But yeah, so I've got myself this nice little pot, which I think is going to be beautiful for a succulent garden. It's actually one I found at the rubbish dump. And so I put some liming wax on it, and it just looks really pretty. And I've added some of this special cactus and succulent focused repotting mix. Usually I just, I've been potting these plants in completely regular compost, but I think I had some of this soil because I was going to repot a few different ones, and I thought, okay, let's just get some nice stuff that has lots of nutrition for them and just gives them a really good start. I also have some other succulents here. These ones I just actually, my kids bought them for their room, and they have completely outgrown their pots. If we look down here, so I need to get them out, and I thought I could replace these guys with some little babies. So there's still some plants in their bedroom, but they're just really small and they can just grow nice and tall. Here's the other guy. He's also outgrown his little pot. So really cute ones, and I think it's going to make a really nice little garden. There are a few different succulents here, because if we look, this guy over here who's got roots, he's a leaf from this plant. That is such a beautiful succulent here. I really love him. And I think I've got some, well, I've got so many of these jade plant ones. Even this little guy is actually a jade plant too. He's just a little branch, because you can propagate these guys from any bits of the plant. You can just take a branch, pop him in some soil, he'll sprout roots, and you can take a leaf and he'll sprout a plant. It's just amazing how much power, flower power is in these guys. And this guy, he hasn't quite grown that many roots yet, but he is one of these, a leaf from this guy here. And I also have these wonderful ones here. So stunning. Sempervivum. And I'm going to, all you have to do to get these guys off is you just take a little round bowl. I'll choose which one I want, and then you just, and that actually becomes a whole new plant. Maybe I'll take this guy. So you can take him, you can see he's got that bit attached to him. So you just can snip it off. Here he is. And that's a whole new plant that you just pop down into the soil and he will grow. Isn't he just stunning? I just love these guys. He's called the Sempervivum arachnoidum, and the whole arachnoidum thing is obviously because he looks like he's got spider webs all over him. So fantastic. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'll get all these guys potted up and I'll show you how it looks in the end. So I've made a bit of a mess there, but I've got some of them potted up. There's going to be a little forest of jade plants there, and I've got these little ones on the sides. They grow super slowly. And then I just actually picked off a few little branches from this guy here. He's one that I put in that jar just like a few months ago, and he grows quite quickly. I just put like one little branch like this in that jar a few months ago. So now I picked this branch off. There's no roots or anything, but I'm going to put him right there. Just tuck him in, and he should grow really nicely there. So they don't need a lot. They just need to be put down. I mean, the other ones, these jade plants, the jade babies, I just place them down directly onto the soil, and they'll be absolutely fine. They'll just settle in nicely. I'll give them a bit of a drink, not too much, just their monthly drink, I suppose, and keep an eye on them. Put them in a sunny spot. They really love sun. Oh, and over here I put the little Sempervivum in here. I thought he'd be quite cute. And then there's a little baby jade plant in there too, the other one. So they'll go back in the boys' bedroom. But yeah, this one's gonna be in a nice, really sunny spot. And I think it's lovely. It's lovely to get them all potted up together. We'll see how long they actually can fit in there, because they do grow. Some of them grow quite fast. It really depends on which ones. Most of these ones here have been growing really quickly. It's just these little guys here that grow super slowly, but they've got some nice roots going there. So hopefully we'll get some more growth from them as well. Give them a little drink and see how it goes. I like to give them rainwater because then I'm sure that they're gonna be okay. But I think they're okay with any kind of water, to be fair. They're not very picky or fussy or anything. But yeah, there's my little bonsai garden. Not bonsai garden. There's my little succulent garden.